Why is diversity important to the fire service, and define it as well? Diversity is what makes a specific individual unique in terms of their social background, their economic background, their thought process, their gender, their sexuality, their race, their cultural beliefs, and makeup. Diversity is what makes you you, and that's a really cool thing. It's also pivotal to the fire service that as a fire service and as a fire department, we're representative of the diverse communities and the citizens that we serve. In the fire service, it's important that we ensure that we are sensitive to the diverse communities that we serve and we foster a layer of trust by understanding these sensitivities and also being culturally aware and empathetic of others as well. This helps promote trust and also greater patient care for the citizens as well. Also, on a crew to crew basis, it's pivotal to have diversity in terms of thought process and experience as well. How we handle stressful situations and having the most amount of diversity that we can have in terms of experience, as background, as human beings, ultimately helps derive the best possible outcome in high acuity situations. Although I grew up in Spokane, Washington, which is a predominantly pretty white town, I'm really grateful for the opportunity and the unique experience to grow up in a really blended family. Specifically, two of my cousins, Adonish and Menahashel, were adopted from Ethiopia. And my whole life growing up with them, it was just the coolest experience ever. I also have another adopted family member, Andres, and the Dunlap family celebrated their culture, and that was just such a cool thing. We oftentimes had a lot of tibs, which is a unique Ethiopian food. It's really popular, super delicious, like steak with dipping and bread. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. But we did this in order to cultivate and celebrate their heritage, but also incorporate it into our own unique blended family heritage as well. My cousin Andres is autistic and was adopted from Colombia, and one of his favorite holidays in the world is Dia de los Muertos. So, in his honor, he actually helped me pick out the tattoo. But we went together, and I got a calavera tattooed on my forearm, just kind of in his honor, and also a nod to my Hispanic friends, and really just an appreciation of their culture as well. It's something that I've always loved, Spanish culture, and especially Dia de los Muertos. Andres was just always so enamored by it that it just naturally translated right to me as well. I'm really grateful for my multicultural exposure because I feel like it provided me the ability to empathize with anyone and everyone and to just really love people for who they were. Specifically, patients of mine that are Spanish speaking, or at North Seattle Pediatrics, where a lot of our patients are of Ethiopian descent. Just understanding small cultural innuendos and also being able to tell them that my family members are of Ethiopian descent just adds a layer of trust and adds a layer of ability to communicate and empathize to provide better patient care. Also, moving from Spokane to Seattle, I'm really grateful for the multicultural exposure I had at a young age because I feel like the unique diversity in the really culturally blended area that Seattle is has given me the opportunity to celebrate and learn about all different types of cultures. My family and myself included still celebrate our unique blended Dunlap family cultures, and we also continue to celebrate and embrace all people for who they are. And this directly translates to the fire service because I'm confident that my exposure at a young age and growing up in a blended family and that continued experience and exposure to different people of different cultures will help. Important culture. I'm confident that my exposure and reflection on the importance of cultural diversity in fostering trust also translates to better patient care and personal growth as a human being. I feel like it's prepared me to continue to learn and love all different types of people and their unique cultural attributes, and also to provide trust as a potential member of Puget Sound Regional Fire Authority and as a current firefighter member, and just build better trust as a human being at that too. Thank you.